All right, guys, welcome to the link up with International Razy. Hey, we're right here in the building, Echooroom. It's about to be a super interesting time. You know, when I come through, I link up with the finest artists, the most interesting people, and we have great conversations. You know what we do, man? Have the whole internet talking. Today, I have a very talented young individual. First time I heard him, he gave me that buzz and that energy and that vibe that I felt when I listened to the greats like One Day and Burner. That's how you know it's really, really talented. And if I co-sign him, you know it's really hot, man. Ladies
Big
and gentlemen,
ups.
put your hands together for Moonlight Africa. My
Yeah.
guy.
Bless up.
How's it
Bless
going,
up.
man?
I'm good. I'm great.
You feeling good?
Feel great.
So I'll just go straight for the juggler. Like you just came from nowhere and took the game by storm. Like Moonlight Africa, next thing you're on Apple Music top 10.
But
What's going on?
I think I didn't come from nowhere though.
Yeah, but that's
I've
what they
been
say. So I was
grinding.
echoing what people say.
Like yeah, I've been grinding. Like
Right,
I've been underground working. I've been doing stuff, writing songs for people.
right.
I've been, you know, going under great minds, and
Mm,
they've been, like I've been learning from them.
okay,
I've been dropping songs since, but I
okay.
think it's just my time.
Right.
Yes,
I
I
like
think it's
that.
just
So
my
you've been
time.
putting in work for years, which is something I appreciate. But you know, down here, every time a person blows up, they say, it just blew up.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
don't see all the
he
hard
came
work.
from no, yeah,
And you mentioned something very interesting. You also write.
yeah. I'm a songwriter.
So you wrote all your songs.
All of them. I write for the likes of Dr. Dollar, Dollar,
Mm.
and so many other great artists
Is that
out
the
there.
label you signed to, Dr. Dollar Entertainment, or is that an
No,
affiliation? Because
no,
I
no,
saw a
no.
tweet ago, it's like, oh, it's signed to Dr. Dollar.
No,
I'm like, okay, I'll
it
ask
all
him.
started with Dr. Dollar though.
Okay,
It
so
all
tell us
started
about
with him.
the journey, Moonlight Africa, the journey into getting that getting singles out and
Hmm.
doing music professionally and getting all this buzz.
Well, man, it all started. I think officially for me, it started 2020.
Okay,
That was during the COVID period.
right.
It was crazy that period, man. Like it was crazy for everyone, not just me. Like everyone was getting it. So I just lost the place I was staying. 20
Whoa.
that January 1st, I lost the place I was staying. The guy asked me to leave. Um, I think it was just God trying to tell me to move.
Mm,
Yeah. So because if I didn't move, I'll still be there at that same spot,
right.
probably down to the lowest right now. But he just said he doesn't want no one in this place anymore, and I had to just I didn't even beg or something. I had to
Down.
just,
And you just
what?
left.
Yeah, I had to risk it. I
So
moved.
where'd you go to? Under the bridge?
No,
Okay, I'm just saying, like,
no, no,
because
no, no.
that's a lot of guts. I
Yeah.
mean, because out of expecting to appeal, like, oh, I'm trying to blow. I got potential. Like, you
Hmm.
just so what happened after that?
So when he asked me to leave, I called some couple of friends, and
Right,
they were like, I'm not in Lagos. I'm not around, and I ran away from the let's rewind back. Yeah,
right.
I literally ran away from my dad's house because of this music thing. Yeah,
Ah,
because I'm based in about Abia State.
ah,
So my dad has a house there and all
right.
that. He's doing well. But me now, like, man, I need to do this music. And
Mm.
he pushed me into engineering and mechanical engineering. Man, me, I don't have strength for
Did you at least
that.
finish?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
I
right.
did.
But you didn't want to practice. You knew what you wanted.
Nah, I didn't want to do all that stuff
Right.
because he has this mechanical engineering company,
Okay.
and I saw the risk. Some of the workers I've seen so far, some of them don't have complete hands because of
Uh,
this
oh
heavy
snap.
duty machines and stuff.
Right.
I saw it. I was like, no, I can't do this. So the music is my joy, my grind, and all that. So I was like, I want to do music.
Mm,
At first, he was okay with it, but later I was like, you know what? No, no, no. Like every parent thought though.
mm.
So, man, I ran away. I went to Abuja.
Okay.
I was in Abuja, and then the guy called me and was like, "Yo, come to Lagos. Let's do
That's this your guy now.
yeah,
Right.
come to Lagos. Let's do there's this stuff he does, like a competition he does. He
Mm,
brought it down to Lagos, so I came to Lagos.
okay.
So from there, one thing led to another. I started selling selling his market for him, not the
Ah,
entertainment. It was
right.
like
Yeah, his own
so
business. So you have to
yeah,
support him with his
yeah,
business,
yeah,
moving his products for him.
exactly. So from there now. the thing was crazy.
Yeah.
I was not selling at Idumota.
Wow, I
If
love
you go
this.
to Idumota, they will be
They
asking,
probably know you.
bro. They just ask Dada boy. They will
Oh,
know
snap.
like that boy hawker. Like I hawked
Right.
for 2-3 years. I was hawking at
Whoa, that's the
Idumota.
grind. That's the grind.
Yeah. So from then I think 2020 something happened
Yeah.
which I can't really say
Mm-hmm.
much and asked me to leave and which I did. I
There
called
was no girl involved, yeah.
no,
Okay, fine,
no,
fair
no,
enough.
just personal stuff.
Okay, cool.
So from there now, I called some couple of my friends. Yo, I don't know where to stay. How far are you around? Like, no, I'm not in Lagos. So then I wanted to go back to my dad, but I can't. Now pride. I can't. And also the music thing.
Yeah.
So I my manager hooked me up with his friend, and
Okay.
I stayed with him, and that place was the guy knew he himself knew that that's not a very good condition and all that,
Right.
but still
Right.
he asked me to stay.
Mm.
I think I stayed for like two weeks, and a friend of mine was like, "Yo, I'm doing a video shoot. What's up?
Okay.
Come around."
Mm.
And I had to pack my stuff. I went to meet him at his video shoot, and he was like, "Yo, I have a studio.
Come through.
Come true. Let's go to my house now." I got there. The living condition in that guy's place
Not
is
the
something
best.
else. But still, man, I didn't have any choice. There's a studio. And one
Yeah.
thing about we artists,
Yeah.
when there's a studio,
True. You feel like you found home.
we don't even really give an F or
Yeah.
anything. So I had to stay.
Mhm.
I didn't really mind. So I was just there.
So you literally became a
praying.
studio right at the time.
Yes,
just
I
working.
was working, singing,
Yeah.
writing, and all that.
Right.
So, and COVID hit,
Mm.
and it was now crazy for everyone.
Wow. How did you
Jesus.
feel at that point? Because you had just come through from a very dark point.
I was
Contemplating going back to your dad.
uh,
Obviously, you know what he would have said, and then you feel like, okay, you know what? I'm still in this place, not the best, but I could push from here.
yeah.
And then COVID comes, and it's never happened to us before. We've only seen that in the movies, so you're probably thinking, is war gonna end? Is this how it's gonna end and stuff? So how did you feel at that point?
Trust me, it was depressing. That was
Right.
the most depressing time of my life. And I
Damn.
was so down. I remember every night because this my guy was staying close to the beach. So
So you walk to the beach.
yeah, I would go to the beach at midnight. I'll just stay there and start crying, start praying to
Damn.
everything. So I remember there's something I did,
Right.
which I think that was what really worked for me. What
Okay.
really helped me. I can't forget. Like I had 100 naira that day, and I was at the beach midnight. I was just praying, crying. Then I threw the money. I was supposed to use the money to actually eat though the next day, but I was like, you know what? I had to. I just after praying and all that, I threw the money in the water and all that, and I left. Yes, that's what I did.
Right.
Yeah.
Your
I
last
think
$100 threw in
threw
the
it
water.
in the water. I was like, yo, anything, yo, come true for me.
Okay.
Then I think 2-3 weeks later, yeah,
Right.
I joined. Then everybody was on live on Instagram.
Okay.
Everyone wants all the celebrities, both home and abroad. So I was going through Instagram live, and I saw this man called Mike Okoya. And a few days back, I watched his comedy on YouTube. They had the OG, him and Eddie Murphy.
Right, yeah,
Those
yeah,
guys, they all
yeah.
started Def Jam Comedy
Yeah,
Club back then
back
in,
then.
in the 90s and in the 80s and stuff. So he's an OG in
Yeah.
comedy. So he was on live,
Right.
and I think up to 500, 600 people were on his live then.
Okay.
Then from there, I play guitar. So I request to join.
multi-talented,
Yeah,
right,
so I
okay.
request to join, and he added me, and I played
Okay.
guitar for him.
Right on his live.
Trust me, the network was bad, and I was just singing on pidgin and all that. They're white people, so they don't really hear. But he loved what I was doing. He was like, "This is young Bob Marley." That was what he said. So he was just happy and all that. And he asked, "Does anybody have do you have Cash App?" He asked me. I was like, "I don't. We don't use Cash App in Nigeria. Do you
Yeah.
have PayPal?" I said, "No." Then someone now requested to drop his her Cash App, and she dropped it, and they were now
Oh.
sending money to her Cash
On
App.
your behalf.
Then I
No,
think
no way.
30 minutes later, after
Yeah.
playing and all that,
Yeah.
then the life ended. Then she reached out to me that
Whoa.
they actually dropped something. Like I
That's
can't tell you,
crazy.
but it was actually very cool.
This is one
So
of the most interesting journey to fame I've ever heard.
it's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's crazy. And then she was able to like
Yeah,
repatriate all
yeah,
the funds to
yeah,
you.
yeah. So she will look for a way to send the whole thing. And I
Okay.
think then there was a way to actually send money directly
Yeah.
to Nigeria. So
Yeah.
she sent it. And I think Michael, his name, Michael Koya,
Yeah, Michael Carter, yeah.
yeah, he then once in a while he will call me, yo, can you play on live again? I was like, I'm
Ah,
not doing anything
of
now.
course.
Baba, I can play. Oh."
Yeah.
Even and you know their time,
Yeah.
the difference. So their time is midnight.
Right. Time
So he
difference.
will call me by midnight. Yo, I'm on live. Come on live.
Come
Come
on,
on
lad.
play.
Hmm.
Ha. My friends will just on their torchlight, and
Mm.
there's no light now.
Mhm.
On their torchlight, the faces on my face, so that they can see me.
Yeah.
I'll do it. And
Damn. I
so
yeah.
fast forward now, I still I was now still going on live, and
Okay.
then I saw Dr. Dollar. So I joined Dollar's live, and I've been wanting to meet Dollar for
All
a
of this was
long
still
time.
during the COVID period.
Yes, yes.
Right.
I've been wanting to meet Dollar for a long time. And so I joined his live. He added me as well. And I played for him. He was like, yo, I love your sound and all that. Then he said he's going to reach out. He didn't. I was now calling people I knew that knows Dollar. Half a dollar say I should reach out to. So they were like, okay, we'll try, and nothing happened.
Right.
Then like a week later, he came on live again. I joined the live.
Mm.
Like, and he picked me again. Moonlight. I didn't follow you. Okay, don't worry. Once I end the live now, he followed me. Then he told me that I should come to
Okay.
his office,
Ah,
to his
right.
studio.
Right.
I didn't know where that place is. And he didn't drop his number. I was not messaging him, blah, blah, blah. And he said I should call him before I come.
And
He
you didn't
called.
have a number to call.
Next day, rain was falling. I
Yeah.
called my guy, Kes Sanova.
Okay.
A guy has done a lot.
Right. Shouts
Then-
out to Casanova.
Yeah, yeah. So Nova was like, yo, we should go. People say, rain is falling now. Fire like they burn everywhere.
I'll go through it.
So Kes was like, let's go. Kes
Okay.
had a car
Okay.
and he drove me there. And immediately we were about to enter Dollar's office. He was driving out. We
Mm.
blocked him.
Whoa.
He was like, yo, are you Moonlight? Say yes. Okay, do a song with one of my artists. And
Just like that?
Yes. He was like, I'm just giving you guys 1 hour. Then he called his PA, Prince Way, was like, yo, on the gen, 1 hour off the gen. I think 30, 45 minutes later, we were done with the song. Then he wasn't there to listen, so I had to go. On my way going, Dollar called me. He was like, yo, you need to come back and come and do another one the next day.
Whoa.
I came back again. I did that one. Dollar was crazy about that one. Like he was on live on Instagram listening
This is
to
incredible.
the stuff. Like,
yeah.
and that was it. From there, I was Dollar took me under his wings.
He was kind of like your mentor at the time.
Yeah, I was now writing songs for him.
Okay.
Like we're not traveling. Me that have not left Nigeria before. And Dollar is the type that travels a lot.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
So you started seeing the good life even before people
Jeez.
knew you.
like, let's go to Dubai. Let's go.
Right.
We're traveling everywhere and all that.
Right.
Went to Ghana, different
Right.
places, writing music. And so I think fast forward to 2021.
Okay.
We dropped my first track under Dollar, Dr. Dollar Entertainment called
Oh,
Oroma.
okay. Okay, so there was actually like an official steez with Dr. Dollar
Yes,
Entertainment
yes.
as an
we actually,
artist,
yeah,
right? I
we
like
dropped
that.
a song, but we
Okay.
aren't like it wasn't. I wasn't signed with him.
Yeah,
then, but
right,
we were
okay.
about to, but it
Yeah.
didn't really work out.
didn't
Maybe
really
it's just
pan out.
God and all
Yeah.
that. So then I met this amazing people that like, oh, we need to work. And that's the journey so far. And
Wow.
yes.
Yeah, this is, I mean, and I've been through so many journeys, to be honest. Like,
Mhm.
but yours is there's something fascinating about your journey.
It's all
Very
God.
inspiring, and I'm glad that we're able to share this. And that's the good thing about the link up on Echooroom, because people
Mhm.
get to be inspired, see that there's always so much grand behind the fame and the shine and everything
Word.
else. So these new guys, you want to shout them out? Because even I've been wondering, I'm like, who's this guy? How they get him everywhere? You know what I mean? I want to say much, but I see that they put in work, and that's good stuff. So
Yo,
you should be proud of that.
My team is one of the best team. Like
I'd
yo,
agree, man. Can't even
down
front on that.
to the head.
Mm.
He's an amazing person. Dude literally wakes me up by 2 a.m. Yo, Moonlight, are you
Change jersey.
sleeping?
Mm.
I was like, see, this one never bleed, don't they sleep? I was like, yo, you need to do this. They're amazing.
Yeah.
They're amazing set of people.
So is it like a management deal or distro deal or just or proper label?
A proper label.
Okay,
proper
so it's a
label.
no record label.
Yeah. It's a proper label, and
You can shout them out. It's
yeah,
okay.
shout out to Cosign Music Group.
Cosign Music, right? Shout out to Cosign.
From Chooks down
Okay.
to Deji, down
Yeah.
to NBC, down to Great Ishako of Lagos,
Ah,
down to
Shaku, yes, that's the
Akasa,
bad
down
guy.
to Samoa.
All right.
We're all co-signed. Like
Yeah.
one beautiful thing about the label is that everyone's idea counts.
Right.
There's no I'm the head deciding. No,
So it's
everyone.
like a family and teamwork,
Yeah, that's why it's called
collaborative.
co-sign.
Right.
Like, yeah, you can bring your idea. If it's good, we use it. If it's not good, trash it.
All right, fantastic. Before we come to some recent, things that have been happening with you, now let's talk about the project. So Cosign happened. You got the cosign from Cosign, and then and then you drop your project, right?
Yeah.
Tales by Moonlight, which is a good pun because they
Yes.
played on your name, Moonlight Africa, Tales by
Yes,
Moonlight.
yes.
So let's talk about that. How did the project come about? I see you have Ozetikos on Miss Jayla,
Yeah.
which is one of my favorite tracks of the project. Guys, you should absolutely go check that out. I love it, by the way. So yeah, so tell us about the project, man.
Oh, okay. Prior to when we dropped the project,
Yeah.
like we've been on this project for like 6 months, 7 months.
Okay.
6, 7, 8 months now.
Okay.
Like back to back, we record and we say no, we need like my boss will always say, we don't do good music here, we do great music.
Okay, I like that.
So whenever I go to the studio and I cook something, this is good. I don't want good. I want
I
great.
want great. so it literally motivates you.
Yeah,
extra.
so we go back and and the good music actually very, very good. But he needed great stuff. So because he saw the market and he was like, yo, we're about to compete with people that are actually
I like that.
and all
That's
that.
a good mindset. Bro.
So we don't need to give them good stuff. We need great stuff that can compete. So we were working and working and working and working. So and we did our first studio camp, second studio camp, and we did a third one, which was in my house. Shout out to Mikaba, and shout out to what's it called? Ozedikos, and shout out to Diasu. These are producers that are amazing. Shout out to Vibo, and so we're working and working. Then after I think we already finished selecting songs. Then Mikaba came to Lagos and was like, yo, we need to work. That was January 2020. No, December, during December 2022. They came around and like, okay, you know what? Let's work more. So that night we came up with 3 songs. That was Miracle and Love Dimension.
Ain't no way.
Yeah.
So don't tell me the lead single literally came as one of the last tracks.
Yeah. We actually picked Miss Jayla before.
Yeah.
But
which is a good record, but,
it's
but,
actually a
y'all
good
still
one.
y'all still made the right decision with Love
Yeah.
Dimension.
So,
yeah.
but we did Love Dimension with Mikaba. And, you know, I had to send it to the board. I was like, yo, this is what we did.
Yeah.
And the board scattered. Like, no, we need this. That, like, you need to come and see how we argue. No. We need this. We need it. We need to drop this one. We love. So everyone was like, yo, we need Love Dimension. At first, I didn't really like it.
Yeah?
Yeah, but
It's always like that.
yeah, I was like, because my choice was Miracle. I loved Miracle and all that.
Okay.
But there was something they saw in the song, like, you know what, this is awesome.
Okay.
I was like, okay. From there, they went ahead to shoot the video and all that. Within 3 weeks, video was done. Shout out to Gambit, Paul Gambit.
Oh, Paul Gambit, yeah.
Yeah, he did an amazing job. So I think before then we already came up with the name Tales by Moonlight, because I've been wanting to use that name before. Tales by Moonlight, Tales by Moonlight.
Yeah.
Now you know my name is Moonlight.
Yeah.
And so it's like, yes, use Tales by Moonlight, tell a tale. I'm like, okay, but it's a love song though. Like, yeah, tell your love tale.
Love story.
Yeah, love story. And so which they did and came up with that amazing body of work, which we had Miss Jayla, amazing, Milk and
Miracle,
Sugar,
Love
Miracle and
Dimension.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
Love Dimension. I could literally record up to like 4 or 5 songs in 2 days.
Okay, so you're always
So
working.
we're always working. So
like that.
and also
True.
so many things have been happening.
True.
Which is,
This conversation is getting really interesting. So many things have been happening. We're about to get into that, but in the meantime, I think I should pour you a drink or something.
whoa,
Yeah,
I don't
I mean, we're
drink
here.
though.
Ain't no way.
Yeah,
What,
I
you
don't drink. I don't drink.
So where does all the inspiration come from?
I don't know,
because
maybe God or something.
you don't do none of the
I don't
things that
smoke.
people
I
do.
don't drink. I
Wow,
don't do
that's-
drugs.
It's amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't do drugs, but I'm just saying, like, but yeah. So you always like 24/7 sober.
Yeah, yeah, super high.
I like
I
that.
think they actually something came up a
Mm,
few days back when they said I had an issue
yeah.
at what's it called Milan Block Party.
Interesting things because I was about to come to that. Like, I'm like, yo, next thing I hear, this man collapses on stage. Like,
Yes.
you know, that's literally how Costa Titch died because I was really sad. You know, the
Yes.
South African legend, young legend, and I freaked out. You know, when I heard that, so I'm
Hmm.
like, oh, what? He was over high. You
No,
know, yeah.
so
He overdosed or something.
that was what people were saying.
Yeah,
Like they were like, "Oh, it's probably drugs and all that." They tell this young
these young
boys to stop
artists, their reckless
taking drugs and
lifestyle.
all that.
Hmm.
But not everybody do drugs.
Okay.
No, not everybody. We might have the dreads and all
Hmm.
that stuff, but we don't do. Not everybody does that stuff.
So was
So
he like was he health? Were you exhausted? Was
no,
it
what happened? Yeah, prior to the event, yeah,
yeah,
like 4 or 5 days back,
okay,
I went to meet Zazu
right.
Portable artist. So I drove to his place at
Okay.
Ogun State, which was a far journey.
Mm,
So on our, I didn't see Portable. I think he was busy.
okay.
Like, I went to meet him, but I think he was busy then. So we didn't see again. So on my way coming back, yeah, a car hit us from behind.
Ah.
Yeah, and with that force now, I actually jammed my head on the driver's headrest.
Oh, no
And
way.
yeah, so I had a headache for like 2 3 days. I just took, us now, we don't really take our health serious. I just took Panadol and I was like, I'm fine. Then
Oh.
on the day of the mainland block party on our way going, we also had an accident again.
Another one.
Another one. And this time around it was even worse because the guy that hit us from behind, the airbag came out.
Wow.
So with that force,
So much impact.
yeah, with
You
that
were not
impact,
driving this time.
no, I was at
Okay.
the back. I always stay at the back. I don't
Okay.
drive.
Okay.
I drive though, but
Yeah,
I don't
but this
like
time, yeah,
yeah.
they say you drove to see Portable. Yeah.
So my manager was the one driving.
Right.
So I was that same sports again. I hit my head on the driver. So those stuff, I think, and I didn't really take it serious. At first, I was a bit
Felt a little dizzy.
dizzy and all
Yeah.
that. I was having I was even telling my manager, "Yo, I'm
You don't
feeling
feel
headache
good.
and I don't feel good." But now it was my first time performing at the mainland block party. I was like, "Yo, I need to do this." Then I climbed the stage. I was on the first verse, then on chorus, then second verse.
Yeah.
It felt as if something hit the back of my head.
Whoa.
Then I dropped down. I collapsed. I didn't even know what happened next.
Damn. You
I
blacked
think
out, man.
I was watching the stuff on the phone. I think hours later, I was like, oh, Jesus. This is not
Nah,
good.
this is scary, man. I'm like hearing you relieve the experience. I mean, at first, we're glad that you're here.
yeah,
You can
yeah,
make it
I'm
to,
okay
you know.
now.
Yeah, but
So
I
I
mean,
think
because.
all thanks to the ambulance that was there,
Oh,
they
right.
actually quickly revived me.
Okay,
and all
great
that.
stuff.
They fixed all, like, they were just poking me with needles, and I hate needles. They were just poking them, and they did their best, and
Right.
they took me to last suits where they did brain scan.
Wow.
Did a lot of other stuff on my
So
body.
were they
to
able
my
to
blood.
resuscitate you there first before they took you to
Yeah,
labs?
they
Okay.
did. I
Ah.
think 40 to 35 to 40 minutes later, I was
You're back,
I
back
was
up.
back and all that.
And how did you feel after coming back to
I was
life?
vibrating. I was shaking.
Wow.
They were holding my hand, and like I was shaking, like, because it was bad.
You
though.
were
That's
scared,
how
man.
people
Yeah, people
die and
yeah,
just go
bro, like
that.
it's crazy. So I mean, for everybody watching too, like if you ever have like any head impact or whatever, you need to get it checked because all that internal stuff is really the worst, like slow killer.
I swear.
We're glad you're here, man, because you
Thank
still
you so
have so
much.
much
Thank
great
you so
music to
much.
give
Thank
us.
you so much.
Ah,
A
man.
lot.
And I'm
I
glad
have
we're
a
having
lot.
this conversation. So did you take a break after that?
Yeah,
Before getting back to work?
my team was scared to death. They were
Yeah.
like, yo, Moonlight, you need to take a break. You
Yeah,
need to rest.
I like that.
So they fixed up. I wanted to go. I'm saying, which home? No, we need to fix a place for you. Then from there, I and my immediate team, my manager, my road manager,
Right.
and all in that place. And also even my manager self was
Mm.
complaining of neck.
After that
Like,
accident, the second
yes,
one.
even my
Damn.
road manager, same thing, neck
Damn.
and all that. So they took Panadol, and I was still telling them, you guys need to go and check,
Yeah.
do check up and all that.
Whoa,
Us now Africans,
crazy.
we don't listen.
Yeah, Africans, we got to do better, man. I say we because, I've been guilty sometimes. But at least, guys, you know what happened now. Crazy. Thanks for giving us that lowdown because, we were worried about you too. Like we,
Girl,
we
I
love we
was
love
worried.
talented
This
people. So
I
yeah,
was worried about myself too because
yeah,
I don't
you
want to
know,
go yet. I have a
yeah.
lot
No,
of
you
stuff
can't
to
go.
give out.
You can't go
I just started.
and again, like I said, one of the reasons I really freaked out was because the stage has just become so big, like literally everywhere. And imagine watching a guy on stage and it collapses and next thing is gone. That's like the most surreal thing ever. So I'm like,
I
nah, it can't be our own guy,
I
you know?
think I think I think we artists,
Mm,
we really really need to take our health very serious. Down
I
to
like that.
the top of the top, the
I
A
like
list,
that.
down to the upcoming.
Yeah.
We all need to be serious. Not just artists, everybody needs,
Mm,
Africans, we need to take our health serious
I love
because
that.
or more, hmm,
It's crazy. It's really
you
crazy.
have to you have to understand the fact that we only have one life, and
Mm,
once you lose it, you've
yeah.
lost it.
It's
It's
done.
done, it's done.
It's done.
And everything you've been hustling for, grinding,
It's
and
all gone, man. In a
someone else
second.
immediately they'll replace you and all
Real
that.
life, real life. I like that, man. So, and I like your insights, and I think you're a very introspective person. So that really helps. Let's get some extra exclusive. Like you said, you're always working, always recording.
Mm.
The EP's out. It's been doing great. I've heard it. I've heard it on radio. I see your video. I see you on the charts.
Hmm.
So what's next for Moonlight Africa? What you dropping next? Are we expecting a collaboration? Because I see that it was very daring
Mm.
that the whole team agreed to just put you on, and it was just you on the whole EP, and that's your debut EP, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I like that, man. Because ordinarily the whole team would be like, you know what? Even if we got to pay millions, let's just get somebody popular. Let's get Ashake, let's get Tiwa Savage or something.
Hmm.
But they put you out, and you doing good by yourself. But are we expecting collaborations? What's the next
Yo,
records coming out?
I'm I'm looking forward to a lot of collaboration.
Okay,
I'm open for it,
okay,
and I think I have to say it now.
yes.
If Olamide can hear me now,
Hey, Bado, what's
I
up?
I wish you can just get on that Love Dimension track. I don't know how it will happen. I
Okay,
just want him on that track.
Love Dimension remix, right?
Jesus,
Okay, that
like,
sounds that would be
can you
dope.
imagine that Olamide
Yes,
on
I
that track?
can. I can.
Then I would love to work with Buju. Like
All
Buju is
right.
amazing. That guy is amazing.
Yes.
And so many other great minds though.
Are you fantasizing about any ladies? It's
Uh,
okay. Say it. It's
to
all
to
right.
to to work with or what?
Both. Because you
To
know what they say about music, the chemistry it makes it better, right?
true.
Yeah. So I mean, if you have that great energy,
Mm.
yeah, it just makes it easier to work with the person. So, are you feeling anybody's vibe, like for real, like especially the ladies, and you know that if you guys get in the studio, you're gonna kill it.
I okay. I think I love what I love. Everybody would love Tiwa Savage.
Of
I would
course.
love to work with Tiwa.
Okay.
And but another person I would love to work with is Fave. And
Nah,
Fave is
I respect
amazing.
that.
Fave
Yes.
is amazing. And also I would love to cross down to Ghana.
So who you feeling Ghana, Jackie or yeah?
Exactly.
I know it. I know it.
She's someone I want to work with.
Yeah,
Like
she's special.
she is like I love her sound,
Mm,
and I am looking forward to working with her. I don't
okay,
know when it's gonna happen, but I know it will happen very
definitely,
soon.
definitely.
Yes, it will
I like
happen.
that. So, what would you call your sound though? Because um, I mean, not to sound like all them guys online, but I see a little bit Afro depression on my late thing going on too. And then so
Yeah.
because it's not like just all jumpy Afro pop party
Mm-hmm.
records,
Mm-hmm.
and I like that. I like that you take your time to write. I can relate with your words, but I can tell they're coming from a deep place. And the good thing is we already had this conversation on the link up, so people can see, where all these sounds and words are coming from. So what would you say it's just Afro pop? I see some R&B in there. Do you have fusions? Do you label
Well,
your stuff?
if you like, you know, naturally, yeah,
Mm.
I'm a reggae artist.
That's
A
what, I mean.
strong.
Only thing big about you is the hair.
No, you need to hear. I have a reggae album.
Ah,
Like I'm gonna drop
this
it.
man is mysterious.
I have
This
a
guy's
complete
mysterious.
reggae album,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna
right.
drop it when the time is right.
I love that.
I'm a complete reggae artist. I'm
Ah,
like I love
so you
reggae
be
because
skanking and all those things.
I grew up. I grew up listening to reggae.
Mm,
My mom introduced like my mom is a big fan of
mm,
reggae music,
mm,
and she loves the late Lucky Dube. Like may he
right.
so rest in. I remember when Lucky Dube died.
Mm.
My mom literally didn't cook that day for
She,
us.
she
She
was,
was crying.
oh, sad.
Like, and then we were small. Like, no, this guy's not our uncle now. Why are you not crying?
That's the
Like,
impact.
she connected. Like every Sunday, they
Mm.
must play Lucky Dube in the house.
You know what? I mean, I'm gonna act like I don't believe you because I'm so curious to see what you sound like. And since we want to link up, you have to like give us a little flavor of that. You have to skank a little bit, even if it's a few lines. Yeah, I want to hear. I'm trying to reconcile you
Do you
sounding.
know what? If you
Yeah.
listen to Amazing,
Mm-hmm.
you hear
Yeah,
reggae
the
tone
reggae
there.
thing. No,
Like,
but I want to hear that raw thing.
I want to hear that
Yeah,
raw
like you.
thing.
I'm sure you wrote that. I'm sure that's you. You know what I mean? You ain't had no ghostwriters in the background. Like I want to be sure that's you.
Okay. Cremato, hi my soul, highness. That's reggae to us.
Yeah, that's it.
That's reggae there.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Go ahead.
crazy body vicinani felani balo. That's reggae. Cremadivo
Oh,
comandi conco. That's reggae. You can
wow.
hear reggae inside.
I see that.
It's
I
like
think y'all will agree. I see that. I
you can
see
hear
that.
reggae inside. So
Right. Oh, fantastic, man.
thank you.
And that's even great because it just shows that you're versatile and then you can really switch styles, multi-talented, and you play the
Mhm.
guitar too. I
I
think you
play
should.
not professionally
Okay,
though.
but
So
you like to play,
I
but you
play for
get chords to
myself. Like,
inspire
yeah, I
yourself.
get chords to inspire myself.
I
And,
know
and
that.
one beautiful thing about guitar, you can use guitar to write a lot of songs.
Hmm.
Lot of songs. So it helps.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, man. Yo, guys, it's been absolutely amazing hanging out with Moonlight Africa on the link up with
Bless
Echo
up.
Room.
Bless up.
Raise up in here. Before we go, like, parting words, you already told us what to expect. You
Mhm.
told us people you're looking at, looking to work with. But then again, your own music, right?
Mhm.
People have different goals for themselves. So I give you an instance. Burner Boy, even when the whole industry kind of like wrote him off, he always walked into the room like he was that guy.
Hmm.
Yeah, and they would tell all the hottest guys, "I'm that guy." People were like, "Who's this guy? You're arrogant now," but he knew it.
Yes. Yes.
And now look at where he is today. So,
Yes.
where do you see yourself? Taking your music to? Like, what do you
Trust
want to
me.
achieve? What do you want to be? You want to be the biggest? You want to do the numbers? Or you want to impact people? Do you see yourself penetrating the Caribbeans and the nooks and the crannies? Where
Okay.
you see yourself with your music?
Let me ask you this question. Yeah.
Right.
Sorry. When you
Go
hear the
ahead.
name Moonlight Africa,
Hmm.
what do you hear? What do you see?
Ah, I see a moon all over Africa.
Exactly. All over the world, bro. Like
Right.
the name
Okay.
Moonlight Africa.
Yeah.
Moonlight Africa.
Yeah.
It's too, like, some people do tell me that name is too big for you.
Hmm.
And it's the name alone carries command. It carries
Yeah.
this.
It's heavy.
Yes, it's heavy. So you don't expect the name to be hidden.
Yeah.
You dig? It's not gonna be hidden. It's
Yeah.
gonna be big and heavy. So I'm going to take over the world right now. Like,
Yeah.
by the grace of God,
Yeah.
my music is going to travel across Africa and so
Mhm.
many other places.
Mm. So that's what you're trying to do with your music going
Yes.
forward. I like that.
Yes. To me, it's not just the music. I want to touch people
Mm.
with my music. I want to touch humanity,
Right.
because the truth is this: a lot of people are going through stuff.
Mhm.
A lot.
Mm.
Take for example, the other day, I was in the house, and I think I was like, "Yo, the fuel price is high.
Super
It's
high.
super high." So I
Yeah.
wonder how
People are
people
coping
that are
and dealing with a
people are
lot.
coming
Yeah.
from the mainland to the
Yeah.
island to work. I wonder how they are coping,
Yeah.
and where their salary is not nothing, like
True.
50,000.
And there's so much inflation too. Yeah.
Exactly. So I was like, you know what? Today I'm going to rent out a BRT, and I did,
Ah.
and I gave them a free ride the whole day.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yes, it's
That's
something
great.
I did, and I felt good
That's
about
great.
it.
Yeah.
I felt good about it.
Nice.
And we're moving from different, carrying people.
Mm.
Free ride off, and you need to come and see the way they were rushing in.
Oh
And
man.
it was amazing. And we also touched live directly.
Yeah.
I had a lot of crazy stories from people inside,
Mm.
and I had to also help the little way I can.
Wow.
Like, there was a lady there that said, being a widow for the past 5 years old. I can't remember the numbers, but I think 5.
Yeah.
And she has 4 kids,
Right.
and she's like, she said that she only had 1,000 naira, and that 1,000 naira she wanted to use
Damn.
to like move from pay for BRT, but
Mm.
now it's free
So she could use that to even eat
and
and feed the
cook.
kids down.
And I was like, you know what? I can't leave her go like that.
Yeah.
And which I did something amazing.
Wow. So
Oh,
so
good.
so you love to give back. And
Yeah.
You're passionate about giving back.
Yeah.
I love that, man. Yo, Moonlight Africa, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I thoroughly enjoyed this conversation because
Thank you so much.
you're so insightful and there's so much like behind the music which you've been able to unmask and it's just brilliant. Like it's
Thank
amazing,
you.
man.
Thank
Trust
you.
me,
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you.
So yeah, where can people catch you? You performing anywhere soon and stuff?
Well, I'm
Are you going back
getting
to
strong.
recording?
Yeah, I actually recorded last night,
Okay,
an
nice,
amazing song.
nice,
So
nice.
I'm going to be you're going to see me places,
Right,
different places soon.
right.
We're
So
going
just
to
be on the
come back
lookout.
stronger and
Word,
bigger,
word.
and better.
All right, man. And take care of your health, man.
Yeah, heard first.
Yes, sir. Shouts out to Moonlight Africa. It's been the link up and Echooroom, Razy Winston in the building, and this has been a great one. Guys, you already know what to do. Make sure you watch, make sure you stream the music. Like I always say, no bootlegging, support Nigerian artists because they're doing great. All right. And yeah, we're gonna see you at the top, man.
Bless up,
Bless
bless
up, my
up,
G.
bless up, bless up.
That's what it is. That's the
Thank
link
you.
up. Razy signing out, Echooroom. Let's go.
Hey guys, my name is Moonlight Africa. I'm live here at Echo Room. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.